stream will start if I see people typing Saul in the chat. All right, guys. I think. Well, hold on. Am I the only one who has my banner as the thumbnail as the stream? Because I set a thumbnail for the stream. It's just like Quan Chi and Khameleon on the thumbnail, and then for some reason it doesn't show up on my stream. So. Who gets my banner and who gets the Quan Chi, like my custom thumbnail? Because it should not be my banner. You get the banner thumbnail, Kevin? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? How about I change it? And then I'm gonna change it right now and see if that works. I see the banner or whatever. Yeah, it's the banner. I have no idea why my channel banner. I have no idea. All right. Give me a second. I mean, I just changed it so like if you know, if it somehow shows up again, then it'll be there. But if not, then... oh, well. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna turn on my face cam. I'm just gonna close my blinds to make sure the lighting's good. I think we're good now. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Well, welcome to, what is it? Wule Wednesday? Wule Wednesday. Today, we're going to be watching the, oh my god, what is it? The Quan Chi and Khameleon Kombat Cast. But today, no, as we know, in the stream, we start a few hours before, just so we can chill and chat, sort of some sort of a pre-game warm-up to the eventual combat cast that we're going to get for Mortal Kombat 1. So, yes, so today's Mortal Kombat 1 combat cast is going to be Quan Chi and Khameleon. I'm really looking forward to, for me, I'm actually looking forward to Khameleon. Yeah, that's right. Feels Quan Man. Thank you for typing Feels Quan Man in the chat to remind everybody, hey, today is Wule Wednesday and today is all about Quan Chi. So you guys gotta type the Quan Chi emote in the chat. Like, duh. Anyways, yes. So, anyways, I'm actually very much looking forward to Khameleon, maybe a little bit more than Quan Chi, because I feel like I'm gonna be using Khameleon a lot, because I think she's going to have like some very big potential, especially with that Jade Glow. Everybody having that Jade Glow is going to be incredibly like, oh damn, like what are you gonna do with that? Like, really, I'm really curious as to see like what you can do with that move, and I think it's just going to open up a lot of potential, and I want to see how that's actually going to be how that's going to be used. But anyways, welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you all so much for tuning in, especially a few hours before we get started, before we get started on the main event. And yeah, good morning as well. Buenos dias, Señor Brusque. Yes, that is me. Thank you very much. Buenos dias. She quanned on my chi until I wulayed. Bro, we're gonna be hitting the quan today, alright? Today, we're gonna be hitting the quan. By the way, for those who are 174 of you guys, make sure you leave a like on this stream. Because the more people who leave a like on this stream, the more people are going to tune in. The more it's going to get recommended in the YouTube feed. So if you want a free way to support this channel, you can start by subscribing. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and leaving a like on this video. Leaving a like on this video, or the stream, excuse me, is going to get this up in the recommended feed. Also, we just got somebody in the super chat. I'll wait until the dono plays. Or if the dono already played. No, it didn't. All right, anyways. Is my lo-fi still playing? Jesus Christ. Anyways, I didn't mean for it to keep playing. You could also donate in the super chat. If you don't have anything, any other dollars to spare, that's okay. Totally optional. But turning in a super chat is another way for you to support, just like that.
Did you watch the Raiders versus Vikings game?
Unfortunately, I did. And that was really that was very not nice to watch. 3-0. Imagine watching a whole football game and having the score be 3-0. No, those don't hit the same. Those kind of scores don't hit the same as they used to, because every time you'd ever get like a 3-0 type of game is like 2011, 2012, 2013, like Ravens versus Steelers like games. Those are the type of games that actually felt really nice to watch, even if they were low scoring like that. However, it was not one of those games, unfortunately. And yeah, Jesus Christ. Nicotine Ambassador, can you look at the title of the stream? And you'll have your answer. You'll have your question answered. Yeah, at least he's loyal to the team. I love Max Crosby, best zesty defensive end ever. Yeah, dude, Max Crosby is literally gonna go down as one of the greatest Raiders in history, up there with Ken Stabler, Charles Woodson, Dave Casper. He's going to be up there with those type of Raiders when his career is over. Like, Max Crosby is a man. Like, that is a man. That guy is so fucking good. I love Max Crosby. I have his jersey. I'm not wearing it though, but I have his jersey for a reason. When are you doing that first to 5 versus Fate? I don't think I ever challenged him to a first to 5, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to because he'd be complaining about not being able to win because he's not using cameos. Because that's what he says. He doesn't use cameos, but he's complaining about the game. Bring in Total MK for the next stream reveal. I mean, again, I haven't even posted that video where I made that response video to his video on me. So if you go over to his YouTube, let me see that total. If you go over to his YouTube, he made a whole video about me, like response to the whole debate and stuff, like shill poet gets schooled, total MK style. If you go over and you look at that video, like we watched that last stream, and last stream, let me see, let me pull it over here. Oh shit! You know, see my stuff is not even showing. Okay, there we go. So if you go over to the stream, I'm sorry, this YouTube video, he like straight up lies about so many points. Like in this whole segment right here. Actually, I thought he did a pretty good job here, at least showing the clips of what he's responding to. But this entire section right here, around like 11, 12-ish minutes. Oh no, it's even 11 minutes earlier. So around like 11 minutes, when he starts responding to the things I'm saying, he's not even showing the clips of what it is that he's responding to. So he'll be saying like, oh, Brusque accused me of being bought and paid for, and he'll go on for like 5 minutes talking about why he's not bought and paid for, or why he's not a shill. I never called him a shill. I literally never did that. I literally never did that in the debate. I never called him a shill, but this is one of the examples, but he goes on a whole huge thing about what I said, and he says that I accused him of being a shill, but he straight up lies. He straight up lies. So again, if you're going to make a response video, you should probably bring up the clips of what you're responding to, instead of saying like, oh yeah, like I think when we were talking, Brusque said that he like beat up children, and he like said that he like enjoyed it or something like that. I thought that was kind of weird. Like, wait, what the fuck? I never fucking said that. What are you talking about? So yeah, like you could just make that shit up in a video, and then so many people will be sawing out and be like, oh my God, what? How did he say that? Why did he say that? Oh, haha, like, oh my God, Brusque said this. But then like, that won't like, but like, you won't show the clip of what it is. So yeah, I have the video actually ready to go. Oh yeah. He also said that like, Total MK also said, again, I think I'll probably post the video. It's ready to go. It's literally ready to go. It's all edited. It's all done. It's uploaded. I was just waiting until upload it until like Saturday, but I think it'd be too late from that by then, but I'll upload it, maybe after the stream. But he also said that I pulled up in a red convertible sports car in Las Vegas to Evo last year, or this year, excuse me, the last Evo that we got, and that I was complaining to NetherRealm about having to pay and wait for them to reimburse me for paying my ticket into Evo, and I made a video about that. Total MK literally said that, and you know what his source was? A YouTube comment. A YouTube comment. So he's propagating so many lies about me, and his sources are YouTube comments and things that he made fucking shit up. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Are you serious? I pulled up in a red convertible at Evo Sports, a red convertible sports car at Evo. And I made a video complaining about NRS not having to wait for a reimbursement ticket or waiting to be reimbursed because of my ticket that I bought at Evo. And I made a video about that. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck? So, yeah. Anyways, again, I made a whole response video to his response video. I made some drama content, so that'll probably be up. Probably by the end of the, maybe sometime after the stream is ended. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. I'm going to go downstairs real quick. I need to get some water, and I'll be right back. I'm noticing that I didn't bring water with me, and now my voice is starting to be really dry. So I'll be right back, guys. What do I put on this? Nah, fuck it. Hold on. I'm gonna put some like lo-fi music, I guess. All right, be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. Oh, there we go. Yep, told you. That was quick. Go Eagles. Fuck le Eagles. Total MK is the embodiment of nah dog. I swear I've seen it. Oh yeah, like I forgot to like mention that I forgot to mention that Total MK also like said that I went to the movie premiere for the Mortal Kombat 1 movie, and that was evidence of me being bought and paid for, or me being a shill for Warner Brothers. He also said that. Now hold on, let me pull up the clip, because hey, if I'm applying that standard of like saying like, oh, I'm gonna respond to something, and then you need a clip to bring it up to like actually like prove that that's actually what they said. Let me pull it up real quick. Where's the transcript? All right, here it is.
Irrelevant on YouTube, man. But
That's cool.
I text fucking everyone, man.
Okay, what does that have to do with the shop?
I know that you were flown out to the movie premiere by Warner. I know that.
Where's the image of me being out in the movie premiere?
Oh yes, I have the image. I don't have the image. But I know.
Oh yes, I have the image. I don't have the image.
Where's your proof? Where's your proof?
Okay, I'll have to get it for you then. Okay.
This never happened. He never brought it up. He never brought it up again. He also didn't bring it up in his video too, in his video response, where he was like saying like, oh yeah, you went to the movie premiere. You were flown out. You were paid out to go and see the Mortal Kombat movie premiere by Warner Brothers. I was like, what the fuck? No, I didn't. Where did you get that idea? Where the fuck? Like, what the? When did I get that? So I'll have to get it. Yeah, like he. That's the thing. that's the thing is that like, I see so many people like talking about like how I'm a shill and stuff. And then anytime I bring up like, anytime I push back just like a little bit, asking like the most basic questions, like, okay, when did I say this? Or what did I say? Like, can you tell me what I said? They're like, oh, like they just like, they don't even like, they got nothing. They got nothing. This is like the embodiment of like, this is like the embodiment of the people who like have like huge like criticisms of me. Is that like, they don't even know what I said. They don't even know what I do. They just saw one thing that they didn't like from me, or they saw like one thing that they disagreed with me on. And then they totally have this characterization, this total perception of me, this by one thing. Like, oh, I was bought and paid for. I did this and that. It's just, yeah. And yet, every thought you weren't even giving the movie a chance, you were being unfairly negative about it before it came out. No, hold on. No, that's not even true. That's not even true. Fuck. If you go back to my YouTube videos over here, hold on. I'm gonna go all the way back. Damn, I gotta go all the way back. Because it's 2021. Redacted. Remember, we keep forgetting that the movie is called Redacted because we're trying to forget that that's actually a Mortal Kombat movie and trying to erase that from our memory. So, yeah, Redacted. I keep forgetting to name it Redacted, so I apologize for that. I started that whole trend, by the way. Anytime you hear anybody or see anybody say Redacted when in reference to the Mortal Kombat 2020 movie, I know I'm going to sound like I have a huge ego, but I swear to God, nobody was calling it that besides me. I started that trend. Now, you'll probably won't see it enough, but a lot. But I started that. Where is the movie? Over here. Okay, we're here. So, where was the first time where I saw the trailer? I even responded to this whole notion that I wasn't giving it a chance. Right here. And then where is my reaction to the trailer? This is the first look. And this is a trailer. Right here. This is the trailer right here. I remember I said in this video, if you looked at what I said, this video, I talked about like how, hey, look, there's a few things in this trailer that I actually kind of like. And at the end of the day, I feel like I could actually see myself enjoying this movie. This doesn't look like a complete train wreck. I think I even said this. I said that in this video. Now, obviously, then it ended up being a huge train wreck. Then it actually ended up being a really bad movie. But when I saw the trailer, I was like, you know what? There's a few things I don't like in here, but there's some nice things in there. I could see myself enjoying this movie. I have my concerns, but I can see myself enjoying this movie. Yeah, let's go Cole 1. Let's go Cole 1. LGC 1. That's what you type to get the Let's Go Cole. Yeah. If we're talking about Redacted, you gotta type LGC 1. LGC 1 is Let's Go Cole, all right? Because everybody remembers the whole Let's Go Cole debacle, right? Who remembers that? I think I'm sure some people know. It wasn't that bad, Goro's side. Arcana, Cole Young, like you said, Goro, Melina, like some of the character designs. What the fuck? Yeah, there's a lot of like issues with that movie. But yeah, no, like this whole notion that I never gave Mortal Kombat 2021 a shot is completely like not even true. If you watch this video, you would never say that. You would never say that. Now, before this trailer came out, I did have a perception of the movie, but that was based on information that we actually knew about the movie. Like all the leaks about the movie ended up becoming true. Not all the leaks, but like the latest one before the trailer came out, all of that was true. Everything that I didn't like about the movie was leaked. Everything that I ended up not liking about Mortal Kombat 2021 was leaked. And then the trailer came out. I was like, okay, well, you know what? There's some stuff in here that maybe there was some more context needed. La 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 la. Yeah. Liu Kang, a fire throwing ninja. Yeah, apparently, like, I remember that. Apparently, like, those descriptions were kind of just like one-offs. Like, they weren't actually accurate descriptions. They were like written by like some intern that didn't know anything about Mortal Kombat and described Liu Kang as a fire throwing ninja. Yeah, the 14-year-old Raiden. The 14-year-old Raiden. That was actually that was legitimately supposed to be a thing in the movie, but that was a previous draft. 14-year-old Raiden was supposed to be like a 14-year-old kid who lures the heroes, like Sonya, Cole, Kano, into the Wuxi Temple, or the temple, like the Temple of Light. He was supposed to like lead the heroes in. So yeah, that was actually true, but not in this version of the script. I remember Razor was telling me about the previous scripts are somehow worse, that the movie got. Yeah, that is true. Is that like the movie? The 2021 movie had like the previous drafts were so much worse. So much worse. So there was a big pile of shit that the movie already was going to be. And then Greg Russo came in and then like cut all that shit down. So like imagine like scripting off all that shit. But unfortunately, because the core, what's under that big pile of shit, the good movie, already smelled bad because it was drenched in shit. It was once he got there and once like it became a less pile of shit, unfortunately, it just wasn't the best movie. And unfortunately, it didn't end up becoming a good movie because it was already doomed to fail from the start, and Greg Russo could only have fixed so much. So that's how it was. So how the fuck did that movie get a sequel though? It's probably because it was the most viewed movie. I don't know if it still is. Is it still the most viewed movie on HBO Max? Most viewed movies, HBO Max all time. Viewership. Top 10 on HBO in the world in December? Is this like a link or... in December, today, top 10 TV shows, worldwide, today, this week, last month, this year. Is there an all-time? 2021. I can't even see it. Yeah, I don't even know the raw numbers about it. It's kind of hard to get those, but yeah. I'm more curious about the sequel than excited than exited in the I don't. Okay, hold on, hold on. Whew. Go back, take back that comment, and then retype what you're actually gonna what you were actually gonna say, because I don't know what you were typing right there. I'm more curious about the sequel than exited in a scared way. I'm pretty sure you meant to type something else. So yeah. Go ahead, take that comment back, retype it into the chat, please. Thank you. Jesus. The only thing that I got really hyped for on HBO Max was Primal Season 2. Some of the castings are promising in the sequel, especially Katana and Jade. I mean, I had no problems with the casting, except for Raiden. I didn't really like the way how Raiden was casted, because I think he played him really bad. But I never had a problem with the cast for Redacted 1. And I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with the cast in Redacted 2. Where did he learn how to spell? I don't know, man. It's making me seem like I can't read, but like I was reading correctly. It just was not good what I was reading. Off topic, did anyone see the Kung Fu Panda 2 trailer? I didn't actually. Let's actually watch that. I haven't seen the Kung Fu Panda 2 trailer. It's the Nutshack Gaming Stuff. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Those who haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But I never expected them to make a fourth. I thought Kung Fu Panda 3 was it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I searched Kung Fu Panda 3 and I see Soups' soy face on the on my feed. Bruh. Okay. Just making sure that like the sound isn't bad. Okay, we're good here, I think, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, I was just making sure that the audio was good.
It is time to take the next step on your journey.
I'm not going to be the Dragon Warrior anymore?
You will advance to spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace.
Inner peace. Inner peace.
Keep your surf off my turf!
Dinner, please. Dinner with peas and a sesame soy glaze.
I love Jack Black.
Tai Lung, big fan.
Tai Lung's back.
Once I possess the kung fu of every master villain, no one will dare question my power.
Not even the great Dragon Warrior.
I like that.
The most powerful shape-shifting sorceress, the Khameleon.
How do I find
Khameleon! Oh my god, Khameleon!
I'm gonna lead you right to her front door.
Mortal Kombat!
It was against an army.
Guys, is that a Mortal Kombat reference? Ah! I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What is this place?
The best crooks and criminals live here.
You're a wanted criminal?
You sound surprised. Is it surprising?
Now you kids be careful of those fireworks.
Violence makes our tummies tingle.
Why should we help you?
We can take down the Khameleon together. Being the Dragon Warrior, it's who I am. Skadoosh. What do I know about being a spiritual leader?
What is it you're holding?
A cookie?
You were chosen to become something more than you already are.
How should we do this? Quick and painless? Or slow and painful?
Slow and painful.
I love the animation. The
You
animation
finally met your match, Khameleon.
just gets better and better when these movies like
and I.
the move.
Skadoosh. Stand back. I'm gonna kick my butt.
The animation has gotten better with each movie, and it's so pretty. It's such a pretty movie. I'm excited. Who isn't excited for Kung Fu Panda, man? Dude, fucking Kung Fu Panda is amazing. Man, I remember when the first movie came out, and I remember when I saw the first movie, I was like, when did the first movie came out? Actually, I don't remember how old I was. Kung Fu Panda 1. Kung Fu Panda 1, that was 2008. Yeah, I was like 8 years old. I don't remember what grade I was, but God, I remember that what was I saying? Oh, I remember this was like during summer, I think. The movie came out during the summertime, and I went to like summer camp for my school, and the school summer camp had a field trip to go to, or that they organized, and it was to the movies, the local theater. All right, it was the local theater, and guess what we saw? We all watched Kung Fu Panda. And I thought it was freaking cool. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna see Kung Fu Panda. And I remember I think they had Kung Fu Panda toys at like McDonald's. Was it McDonald's or was it Burger King? I think it was McDonald's. And then I remember like after the movie came out, and then I saw the movie, they brought us back to the school so our parents could pick us up from summer camp. And I remember I told my mom, I want to go to McDonald's after this. Like, when my mom picked me up, I was like, I want to go to McDonald's and I want to go and get my Kung Fu Panda toys because I was so bad. I mean, I was so bad. I was so like insanely like, I don't know why I said so bad. I was like super like happy, and I was excited that I saw the movie, and I was like, I wanted like the toys of it and stuff. So. Damn, did it really make 600 million for the first one? That's insane for like that time for a movie like Kung Fu Panda. That's actually pretty big. That's actually pretty good. I didn't know it made that much money at the box office. Do you know that Tekken 8 will release tomorrow for the PS5? Isn't it like the demo or something? I'm pretty sure like that. I don't think the actual game is being released, but I heard something about the demo. Yeah. Chinese representation down bad for Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why I said I was so bad for Kung Fu Panda. That makes it seem like I was down bad for Kung Fu Panda. Me, 8 years old, down bad. No, I don't want to think about that. I was down bad for those Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Jesus, man. What time is the reveal supposed to come out? Look at the title of the stream. Yeah, but Kung Fu Panda is a great movie. Great movie series. And never seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies? Wow, you need to watch them. They're actually really good. They're not just like, oh, like shitty DreamWorks movies like that they've been putting out recently, except for Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots was a really good movie. Jesus Christ, that's a really fucking good movie. No, Kung Fu Panda is like one of those like really good movies, like really, really fucking good movies. Is WB really not posting anything on Twitter anymore? Yeah, like the companies are like doing like some sort of boycott thing. And I think WB is taking part in that. So, yeah. So, should we do some React content, guys? I feel like we should do some React content. I feel like we should do something like that. I want to watch a video that somebody posted, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I could watch this. I feel like this could be something that I could react to. What? I haven't watched it yet, so I thought the reveal is out now. No. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is it 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time? Have you seen the death battles on Mortal Kombat? I've seen some of them. Yeah. I was planning on playing GTA 5 today, but I had to stop when I was forced to shoot a police officer. Yeah, man. Dude, like I couldn't bring myself to it. Like my hands just could not physically allow me to shoot an officer. It was so like I hated it. I hate every second of it. I can't play GTA because of that. Oh shit. I don't know why I turned on my PS5. Oh shit. It's the Nut Shack. Thank you, Gaming, Mandark Gaming, for subscribing. When are we playing Fortnite again? I'm not sure actually. Okay. Okay, let's just bring it up right here. Okay, so Tom Brady made a video asking the question, what's the fix for Mortal Kombat 1? I haven't watched this video, but I like to react to see what he's saying. Now, I usually like to play my videos a little bit up in the speed just so I can get through things quicker. So apologies for that, but also I am not apologizing for that because that's how I like to watch my videos.
What's up, everyone? MK Tom Brady here. So in this video, I want to talk about, is this game even fixable, which is the title says, but I don't mean it from the standpoint of how you might take it. Like, oh my gosh, is the game so far gone? Can it be fixed? Clearly, that's not the case. What I mean is, will NRS be willing, and will they do the right things that are necessary to change in the game? Because there's a right thing to do and a wrong thing to do, and this is NRS we're talking about here, so it may not be as much of a no-brainer as you think. So in that video, I released yesterday on the Video Game Awards, I talked about one of the really shocking things to me is how the watchability on Twitch has tanked so hard for this game. And I'm not saying it's non-existent or, oh my gosh, is the viewership dying? I'm not making that statement because obviously some shill will make a straw man argument. Tom says the game's dying on Twitch. I did not say that. What I'm saying is the viewership percentage-wise has taken a massive dive. Where MKX was, less than 3 months in. Where MK11 was, less than 3 months in. They were still...
Is that true? I would like to see the numbers on that. Is Mortal Kombat 1's viewership on Twitch really that low compared to how it was in Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat X? I'm not even sure if that's... I'd like to see numbers on that. I'd like to see numbers on that because that's a pretty big claim. I can sort of believe it for Mortal Kombat. I can sort of believe it for Mortal Kombat... for Mortal Kombat X, but you have to understand that Mortal Kombat X had the huge ESL tournament thing where like there was like tournaments like left and right. There was ESL stuff going on. There was events for that game left and right when that game came out. So there was always going to be more viewership. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how the viewership is going to be like right now at this time because people usually don't stream around this time. Viewership is at like 1.4K viewers. So I can believe it for Mortal Kombat X, but you have to there's a caveat there, like there's an explanation as to why. It's because, you know, it's because there was ESL going on. So that's probably why. Mortal Kombat. No, hold on. Let me see Street Fighter. How much is Street Fighter right now? I bet Street Fighter is pretty big. Street Fighter has 7.5K viewers. Oh, that's pretty big. Mortal Kombat 1 has 1.4K. Yeah, like not even the big Twitch streamers are streaming right now. So I'd be curious to see like what is the average and like what's the like I don't know. You know, like what's the average and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'd be curious to see like what those numbers are because I feel like the numbers are pretty much the same, especially compared to Mortal Kombat 11.
Huge in viewership on Twitch, and this game is drastically at a much lower point and should not be there this early into the game's life. And I hinted that, hey, guess what? You know, when you see every game is hard to blockable Kung Lao or unsafe moving a striker for every single game, and the assist choice in a lot of cases is the character more so than the character is the character. Most people look at it as, okay, well, the character is more like the cameo, and the cameo is the character, and we only see 2 cameos, so it feels like 2 characters to probably a vast majority of the viewing audience, right? There was a comment in this video by Stan5000 I really need to read because it was one of the most well-written things that I have ever seen, and I need to share this with you guys, and it really highlights a lot of things. He says, I'm truly stumped as to how you would incentivize diversity and how cameos are utilized. Being able to force a situation to be safe on command is so absurdly valuable at the moment, hard to think of some sort of other cameo tool that's appealing to use for a player. And
that's sort of true. Actually, that's not even sort of true. That is like very true. Some of the best cameos in the game, you will notice that they all consist of making your move safe. So when I use Ashra, I actually use Ashra Kano. It's like a sort of like an obscure type of team that no Ashra player really uses, but I like using. The reason why is because of those Kano knives. The Kano knives make my move safe. So if I want to go in for a Ghost Dash, my Kano knives are already out there. And so the Ghost Dash is blocked, but if somebody tries to punish my Ghost Dash, well, guess what? The knives are going to hit him. The knives are going to hit him. And if you actually want to play meta, like if you actually want to play like Ashra's arguable best cameo, it's Goro, Ashra Goro. Guess what? Goro makes all of her moves safe, every single one of them safe. When you look at Tanya players, they're using Goro. So why? Because they make her move safe. So you'll notice that a lot of the best cameos and the things that people are using to win a lot are all cameos that make your move safe. So Scorpion may be a good cameo, but Scorpion is only a good cameo because he gives you a damage buff. That's what his main purpose is as a cameo character, the Scorpion cameo. But like, do you want the more damage, or do you kind of like want to control sort of like everything that you do and make sure you're okay with everything that make sure you're okay and be safe with everything that you do with a cameo character like Kung Lao, or like, hell, if you're being ballsy, use Cyrax still, or Striker. Striker is another big one a lot of people are using. So duck without blocking, bro. Ducking without blocking. But like you'd have to like, if you duck those Kano knives, then you don't get hit. I'm sorry, if you neutral duck those Kano knives, then you get hit with the Ghost Dash. That's the thing.
Really understand this again. That, hey,
and by the time, but like if somebody tries to neutral duck, let's say they block my Ghost Dash and then they neutral duck my Kano knives, I'm safe. It doesn't matter. They're not attacking. They're safe.
Take any situation and make it safe on command instantly. Like, now it's safe. It's just, what other tool will ever be as powerful, right? As long as that exists in the game, that will always be the cameo choice. Look at what happened. People were all using Cyrax, right? Once Cyrax was nerfed out of the game, also a terrible decision by NetherRealm to just remove something from the game, basically, and make it unusable. All players did was try to...
I don't know if Cyrax is unusable. I feel like people still use Cyrax, just not throwing them out there like that's stupid. I guess you can kind of argue that, because like, what do Kung Lao players do? They throw them out there like stupid. They throw a Striker out there like stupid. I guess
ways to play the exact same way by forcing a similar situation. And it may not be as bad as Cyrax, but it's still, hey, make move safe on command, make move plus on command, use that cameo. We'll just swap that in for Cyrax. And just that tool is just, the ability to do that is just extremely powerful. It's just too powerful at the moment for anyone to make use of any other cameo. I'm not trying to say it's too powerful, but most people are going to choose that ability over any other thing that the cameo can do. So it's not so much that the other cameos are bad, it's that because they don't do this, that's just way too valuable.
That is true. Like, the cameo characters, most of them are actually pretty good. Like, again, if I were really wanting to win, the better cameo for me to use as an Astra player is probably Goro. It's probably Goro, but because he's so powerful. But the other cameos that I can pair up with Astra are really good. Like, I use Serena Astra, and Serena Astra is very, very good, very strong. But the best one is probably Goro.
He goes on to say, had me wondering if I ever played MVC1. I actually did play MVC1, and I know what he's talking about. Colossus, right? Anyone that played that game understands. He goes on to say there was an assist mechanic similar to MK1, but a lot simpler, where you had to pick your assist, and your assist is not a character you fight with, but you can call on that assist. Goes on to say that if you paid attention to the game at high level, everyone is basically picking the Colossus assist out of all 22 assists. And why? Because it would skip neutral, give you plus frames, etc. A lot of the things that people are using assists for here. Now, a Colossus, I think, could only be used 3 times. Might have been 5, I don't know. But in that game, it was a limited amount of assists that you could use, which he mentioned here. He said that the silver lining to the assists is that you had a set limited use of your assist for the entire match. So once you're out, you're out. So even though the assist is kind of linear, it's extremely powerful because, you know, it's a much simpler assist system than MK1. There were at least a hard cap placed on the amount of times you could rely on that power. So Colossus, let's say, was, just for the sake of arguments, I'm probably wrong here, 3 times. But if you could pick an assist that did something similar, not as powerful, but similar to its power, and you might get more uses out of it, that was sometimes chosen. But basically, that game, it put a hard cap on how many times you could use the assist. He goes on to say, I guess what I'm saying...
I really hope that's not the approach that he's going to propose. Can we have a limit on how many times we use our cameos? I'm not sure if we can... I hope he's not saying that. I don't know if he's actually going to say that, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the best idea.
Is that MK1 is in a rather odd, unique based game where you're not really carrying much of the risk for your assist choice. It's not like in some of these other tag assist fighters where part of the risk is that they make a part of a team. You have to be decently competent in playing with that character in order to get a win. MK1, the burden of risk is solely on your character choice. There's no risk. The assist carries no risk. The assist can never be knocked out of the game permanently, can never be killed, and now you're stuck fighting without it for the rest of the match. None of that stuff. At one point, he goes on to say, a point that I mentioned is the game prioritizes on your cameo choice first, and then you actually play as your main character second, which has the unfortunate outcome of hampering the potential of diversity of play. And then he goes on that, hey, I do agree with your increase of character power argument, and it will definitely help out in some of the adversity. I want to thank this guy for the comment. It's a very insightful comment. And
I mean, that's a pretty accurate description of like how cameos are. Yeah, it's a pretty accurate description of how cameos are. I feel like I have a feeling that like I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that like I don't know if main characters kind of like take a back seat over cameo fighters, where it feels like cameo fighters are really like where it feels like cameo fighters are like more important than your main character. But I think that's probably supposed to be the point, right? Like a huge emphasis on cameo fighters, like kind of being the big difference maker and stuff. I mean, that's sort of like how like variations were as well. Like if you don't pick the right you got to pick the right variation. The variations are where like the characters shine and things like that. But I have a feeling that like you're not like, even if you have a Kung Lao cameo, I don't even think Garrus is going to be like, I don't think Garrus is going to like 7-3 like 7-3 like a character like, who's the top tier right now? Fuck, I forgot who's the top tier. Shit, who's like complete S tier? Oh, Johnny Cage. Like Garrus versus Johnny Cage. Even if Garrus has a Kung Lao cameo, I don't think Garrus is like 7-3ing a Johnny Cage. I don't think Garrus wins the matchup against Johnny Cage. So I don't think it's as extreme. It's just that like I have a feeling like, okay, well, do you want like isn't that supposed to be like how cameos are supposed to be? Like, are we supposed to be talking about? Are we supposed to be like are we supposed to just not have cameos be as important as main characters? Because like if this is a whole tag shtick, if that's the whole point of the game, then what's the point of like, you know, like what's the point of, you know, like having the cameo characters? You're missing the point, man. What am I missing? Show the stream. We don't care, nor we don't know what you're talking about. Well, guess what? I don't care what you're talking about or what you care about because you're banned, and the stream doesn't even start until like what, like 10 a.m. Dumbass motherfucking bitch. Who's talking? I know this voice. MK Tom Brady. Okay, I'll explain. Well, you can't be like, yeah, I gotta rip Bozo in the chat. Like, dude, like, we don't care. Show the stream. Like, what stream? There's no stream. There's no stream. Like, the stream doesn't start until 10 a.m. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Jesus Christ, what a fucking bitch. Yeah, rip Bozo in the chat. Like, Jesus Christ, these people are so fucking stupid.
In a way that
I understand what his point is. Like, I kind of feel like I understand what his point is, though. Is that like this point? The whole thing is that like everybody is picking the best cameo fighters. But there isn't like but there was like, at least with like MVC1, there was a limit on how much you can do it and stuff. So it just kind of, it didn't feel like it was super overpowered. Didn't feel like it was always super strong, because there was always like some sort of like cap on like the amount of power that you have. Like there was some sort of like limit to like things to make it quote unquote balanced. But I don't know if anybody would call MVC1 balanced, because like I don't think that's fine. What it means is that weaker characters don't have a game plan, or is as good as a game plan, and that should rely on a cameo game plan, like a Thing Plus, like Make Thing Plus with the hat. So your character is sidelined by cameo game plan, making it feel like a side character. Okay, I kind of understand that. I guess like I don't know what he means. It's sort of just like. But it still goes back to what I said, though. Is that like, isn't that kind of like the point of an assist-based game? Is that like the big difference makers is like your assists and the characters that you pick in the assists, they can tilt the ways of the game and how it's going to be, you know, function. Because like, if the main characters did that, then what's the point of a cameo assist game? If your main character doesn't really need the cameo, if the main character is already strong on its own, what's the point of having a cameo fighter? Like, you have all the good stuff. You have all the things that you need, like all the tools that you have. But the cameos are there to assist you, assist you in your deficits, assist you in ways that your main character already can't do. The problem is trying to make an assist big game balance, either make it crazy or fun, or bare bones and boring. I feel like those... With an assist game, it's just never... Yeah, you also have to understand that assist games are just never going to be balanced. They're always going to be broken. They're always going to be that way. You cannot balance... You cannot put a beast in a cage, all right? You cannot cage the beast. And the beast is a cameo or assist game, fighting game. It's just not possible. Name me one balanced assist game. There isn't. There's broke shit all everywhere. But guess what? You have broke shit too. So the broke shit that you're going against, guess what? You have that shit too. And I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 is in that position right now. Like, there's so much broke shit in Mortal Kombat 1. Like, Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, fuck you. Literally, fuck you. If you play Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, fuck you. But guess what? Me, myself, I can bring out fucking Raiden Kung Lao. I can bring out fucking... Who else is a good... Like, who else is top tier? I can bring up Baraka Lao. Or Omni-Man Lao. You know? It's like... I have that shit too. But I think the problem with Mortal Kombat 1 is that, like... There's no real reason... if you really want to fucking win, there's no real reason to not pick Kung Lao, to not pick Stryker, to not pick Goro. It's always those three. And the other cameo fighters, in my view, I feel like just could use a little bit of help. They don't have to do the same thing that Kung Lao does, but maybe make it to where it feels like that's okay. It's okay that I don't have Kung Lao as my cameo, because the stuff that I have that makes me strong with this cameo team maybe even outweighs maybe even like outdoes whatever shit that Kung Lao cameo does, which is making your move safe, making everything safe. So despite the fact that everything that my opponent does is safe, the stuff that I excel in, wherever that may be, zoning, damage, whatever the hell, just outweighs that, or like, armor or something like that. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, I feel like the cameos just need to be buffed in their own way to make it seem like, well, it doesn't matter if you do a bunch of safe stuff, because I got a bunch of really nice trick-ups on my sleeve too. Maybe like I really excel, like maybe a cameo fighter really excels in like mix-ups and setups and things like that. I may not be safe at everything that I do, but the mix-ups and setups that I do, like 50-50s or something, like try to like make it like an MKX cameo team. Like let's say like, I don't know. Let's say like Sub-Zero has a new cameo character, wherever. Let's just say like it's like Movado or something. Like Movado makes your character like have like 50-50s all the time. Overhead low, overhead low, overhead low, overhead low. Like you play Mortal Kombat X when you play Movado. Well, it doesn't matter, like it wouldn't matter if Kung Lao cameo makes my character safe, because I'm too busy mixing up my opponent. So at the end of the day, I feel like the cameo characters just need buffs. Buffs to where, once again, it feels like making your opponent's move safe with the Kung Lao cameo, or making your opponent's move safe with the Kung Lao cameo. It doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, that may be broken shit, that may be stupid, but I got other stupid stuff in my own unique way.
Even word as well. So basically, listen, bottom line is we already know, as long as there's a cameo that does what you see Kung Lao doing and Stryker doing, Kano doing for Raiden, they're always going to be the cameo choice. Now, the difference is you can make you can increase certain things. You can make like sectors. Like if I look at the cameos here, you could make maybe sectors homing missile, a different command, make it 1 bar of cameo, or make it 1 bar of cameo, 1 bar of special meter. You can do things with Sonya's rings to make it better. You have to fix Cyrus 100%. And you can do certain things with some of these cameos to really kind of buff them around, right? Obviously, you got to do something with Shujinko. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Shujinko needs help. there's no reason why Shujinko should be the way he is. Like I was really excited to use I really want to use Shujinko, but why in the fuck would you ever pick Shujinko when you have, you know, Serena, when you have Kano, when you have Kung Lao, as we're talking about? Why the fuck would you pick Shujinko? Literally, like, why the fuck would you pick Shujinko?
There are things you can do. Frost, maybe her Frostball and Ambush. There needs to be something that you can do with these cameos to really buff them to make them, you know, more enticing. If Scorpion's there for damage only, then make sure he does mega damage, giga damage, right? There has to be a reason that you want to use these cameos, right? You lose utility of a cameo in neutral, but you gain omega giga damage, right? Of a cameo. And I understand some people may say this damage is ridiculous. The point of this character would be to do damage. Or change what he does. Make him a combo extender, but like he is. Maybe he doesn't do giga damage, but he has some more uses besides.
Maybe, yeah, more uses. I would suggest make his overhead an actual 50-50. Because a lot of people like to use on Combat League, a lot of people like to use the Scorpion cameo overhead move. A lot of people use that to like mix you up, but it's so fake because it's so slow and so reactable. Like we were talking about, like I was using Movado for an example, but hey, what if Scorpion starts to make you play Mortal Kombat X? What if you play Mortal Kombat X with Scorpion? Holy shit, now there's a whole different thing. Now Scorpion's use in terms of like where he lands on the cameo tier list. Holy shit, he's huge. He's huge. And he's gonna go way up. So yeah.
Just damage. They've got to definitely got to make some changes to set a lot of these cameos here. And on top of that, they've got to increase the power. You know, Raiden can work with a couple of cameos. And even still, you probably still see maybe 5 cameos or 6 cameos used over and over again, but it's a lot more than 2 cameos, right? And then you have some DLC cameos, they might do something as well. You know, Raiden's all about Storm Cell, he picks Kano for that. Kenchi's all about these sandwich situations, he picks Sub-Zero for that, right? When
Frost
do their own thing, they can pick other cameos. This character's not going to pick Kung Lao, he's not going to pick Striker. Why? Because it doesn't work for what his game plan done, because he actually has a game plan. When you are Sub-Zero, when you are Reptile, when you are Scorpion, when you are, you know, any one of these, when you are an Attack.
That's true. That's actually kind of true.
Any one of these characters that don't have a game plan, and especially your lower tier, you're going to rely on what the cameo does because you don't really do anything yourself. They definitely need to change some of the cameos around, but they need to increase the power of the characters. NRS just has to understand, listen, this is a cameo game in which there's no limit to how often you can call the cameo. It's governed by meter, so you can call them many, many times. You're never out for the whole fight, quote unquote. And there's no way to kill the assist or remove it from the game permanently. And now they're stuck without their assist. So with that in mind, they just have to accept, hey, this game is going to be crazy. And not trying to cap the power with, oh, well, we'll let some characters just be really powerful. And other characters will just say, oh, you know, be careful. You know, we don't want Shao Kahn to be too much of a mauler. What are you talking about? Shao Kahn versus Johnny Cage? This is not a good situation for Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
In close, Shao Kahn should be a mauler. To think, oh, I don't know what's going to happen if he makes...
actually, General Shao.
From a mauler when he gets in close. What do you think this is? You know, like, so why cap that power in other areas? Just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
At the end of the day, buff cameo, do not nerf cameo. That's what I got out of this video, is that like buff cameos instead of nerfing the cameos and making sure that every character has their own game plan and stuff, which is pretty true. Like Kenshi doesn't need Kung Lao. Kenshi can use Sub-Zero and he's all set to go and stuff. But yeah, no, I totally agree. I think we should buff cameos more instead of just nerfing them. I kind of just feel like Cyrex was a little bit too ridiculous, though. Maybe a nerf was actually kind of needed there. But like, that's pretty much it, if I'm being real. Like, I feel like Cyrex is just way too strong. That was like exceptionally stupid. Is Kung Lao cameo strong? Yes, absolutely. But I'm not sure he's that stupid. It's pretty stupid. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the Kung Lao cameo is not stupid. But I don't know if it's as ridiculous as Cyrax. And I think that's okay. Like, as much as I hate Kung Lao cameo, especially low hat, as much as I hate that, I don't know if I want to see it nerfed. Instead, I want to see other cameos buffed. That's really how I view it. I honestly feel like it's not it's really not like the biggest like if you were to buff other cameos, I think it'd be fine. So yeah. Anyways, General Shao, aka Shao Kahn. They should have made Cyrex's other moves. They should have made Cyrex's other moves besides the helicopter more useful. Yeah, that's tricky because I feel like Cyrex's bomb is the I'm just trying to think what are the other moves that Cyrex has that need to be adjusted so they can make up for the fact that like, okay, well, we're gonna nerf the fucking buzzsaw, but we're gonna buff something else to make it seem like it's not just like a complete nerf, like a complete deleted character out of the game. I kind of feel like the only move that needs to be adjusted if you're going to like buff something else for Cyrex would be the bomb. There's like no real reason to use the bomb. I've only ever seen the bomb used in very niche situations. Very niche situation. No. I do not want net to be faster. When you get caught in that net, you are in that net until you're in that net for like the lifespan, like the equivalent of the lifespan of your grandma. Literally, you're in that net for a long fucking time. The net is fine. I think it's the bomb that needs to be buffed. And honestly, I don't know why that hasn't been buffed. Like if you're gonna nerf Cyrex because the buzzsaw was too fucking ridiculous, because it really was. I think even pros were saying that was too ridiculous. Buff something else to make it seem like, oh, like, okay, well, he could still be used in other ways. Like, let's start to let's redefine what it means to use Cyrex. And use the bomb, like buff the bomb. And what do you think Cyrex is best known for? The bombs. You know, the ground bombs and stuff. So why is he not using the bombs? Have you watched Max's video about balancing fighting game? No, I haven't seen it. Are you expecting another MK Onslaught stream video? I'm not sure. I really am not sure, actually. I haven't played it. I have it on my phone. I have MK Onslaught on my phone, but I don't have I don't have MK Onslaught on my I have it on my phone, but I only really use I haven't even played it, and I only use it it's only there so for travel purposes. And I haven't traveled in a while. And when I did travel, I used my car, and I'm not gonna play mobile games. I'm not gonna play MK Onslaught while I'm in the car because I'm driving. I don't play mobile games. Well, neither do I really, but it's mainly because I never had the phone to be able to like play like the best kind of games, mobile games. I usually kind of just I always had my iPhone XR. And now I just switched over. Now I finally have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and it's capable of like, you know, handling a game like Mortal Kombat Mobile, Mortal Kombat Onslaught, instead of like having my phone like having like, you know, like shitting, farting, and coming. Because like if I were to try to run MK Onslaught or any other big good game, mobile game on my XR, it would my phone would just start farting. So, yeah. Hi from South Africa. Hello. Continue to be sassy and enjoy the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let me start. We're about like 30 minutes away. Thank you for subscribing. Ryonick. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. What was I saying? Yeah, let me start up the stream real quick because we're like 30 minutes away. 30 minutes away from the thing. Okay. You don't have a new iPhone? I thought YouTube streamers get paid good. No, I do have a new. I literally fucking said I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. That is like one generation down. The iPhone 15 just came out. So when I got the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the iPhone 15 wasn't out. What the fuck are you talking about? Like I literally said that I have the latest iPhone, kind of, not really, but I technically, I mean, realistically, yes, I do. I do have the latest iPhone. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Go Raiders. Hell yeah, go Raiders. All right, I'm just going to tune out my stream real quick. because I play my videos at 1.5 or 1.75 speed, the music was sped up for a little bit. I just noticed, I was like, this doesn't sound right. The music was, oh damn, music was sped. No, don't repeat my voice, thank you. All right. My favorite YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have the nerve to price them hoes 1K. I mean, I financed my phone, to be fair. I'm financing this one because there was no fucking way I was paying full price for that fucking phone. But, oh, I also traded in my XR, so it reduced down to like 800, I think. Actually, I don't know how much I actually have to pay once my phone is completely financed. Once my phone is completely financed, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure how much it actually is in total, but I know I used my iPhone XR for trade-in value, and I got full value from it, which is crazy because the iPhone XR is pretty old. Okay, making sure that I tweet out the stream. Okay. Oh, a Spider-Verse game may be in the works on Insomniac. What? That's surprising. I guess there was a leak that happened last night or something like that, and then there was a mention of a Spider-Verse game. Holy shit. Oh, are we gonna get Shattered Dimensions too? Are we gonna get like okay, so what Spider-Man 1 is to Spider-Man 2, like kind of like not a remake of the game, but like a whole love letter to the game. Are we gonna get a whole love letter to Mortal Kombat? Jesus. Are we gonna get a whole love letter to Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, the original Spider-Verse, like the Spider-Verse before the Spider-Verse game? Oh, I would love that. I would love for Insomniac to make like a love letter game to Mortal Kombat. Why do I keep saying Mortal Kombat? Jesus Christ. To Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. That would be a good ass game. I hope it becomes reality, not scrapped. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Quan Chi and Khameleon KOMBAT KAST. Ah. Okay, just turning out the stream. There we go. All right. Now I tuned up the stream and we're all good. Spider-Man was in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Yeah, I remember that. Let's go. I'm hyped. Yeah, like hold on. Let me bring it up. Let me bring up the tweet. Fuck, where is it? Alright, making sure that I'm not doing anything bad right here. I'm not showing. A Spider-Verse game may be in the works at Insomniac. Leaks from the studio includes references to a Spider-Verse project. An employee doc reads that the job is an additional support for Spider-Verse. Another doc with Insomniac's planned games includes one that starts with Spider, but the rest of the title screenshot gets cut off. Huh. There isn't much to go off of here because it seems like this is kind of like from a studio leak. So, yeah, so this is probably like off a studio leak, so there much to go off of here, but that would be really nice. That'd actually be pretty cool if Insomniac, like I said, made like a love letter type of game to Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Like its own kind of thing. I would love to see something like that. Chat, who likes the Raiders because they can make it to the playoffs but not the Super Bowl? You know why? Because the 49ers will play in the Super Bowl. Yay, respectful to chat. I don't expect the Raiders to play the playoffs, unfortunately. I just feel like we're not, I just don't think we're making the playoffs now. Thoughts on the last Raider game? Oh man, no words. I just like, dude, like we didn't even score, man. Honestly, I just think like, I still haven't seen enough from, I wouldn't throw the can in on Aiden O'Connell, our quarterback, but I think I want to draft a quarterback. I think I want to draft a quarterback. I just feel like the drop back, stay in the pocket type of quarterback is just not the way to play the game of football anymore. And Aiden O'Connell is not a mobile quarterback. He like stays as a statue in the pocket and he stays in the statue in the pocket, and that's unfortunately not the way the NFL is right now. The NFL is more athletic and way more fast than it was like even 5 years ago. Way more. Scorpion Cameo has an overhead and great for a combo extension. Okay, you're probably like, you're like way behind the stream. So I honestly feel like we need a mobile quarterback, and I just don't think Aiden O'Connell is going to be our best fit, because I just don't think that's the way the NFL is right now. If you want to be the best teams right now have mobile quarterbacks. So yeah. I also wouldn't throw in the can for Antonio Pierce. I think he needs more games. If we finish 9-8, I think you give Antonio Pierce the job. I think you give Antonio Pierce the job if you go 9-8. But if you finish 8-9, maybe keep him. Maybe. If you finish 7-10, no. If you finish 7-10, no. Like we gotta move on, unfortunately. But if we finish 9-8, I feel like we should keep Antonio Pierce, but we should definitely be looking at a new quarterback for the next draft. I think we should be looking for a quarterback in the next draft. I set life savings that Raiders don't make the play. Oh, you don't have to bet that. That's like almost like a given. That's almost a given. That's what's gonna happen. What's going on, Scorpion T? What is the stream dedicated to? Will Quan Chi be released in MK1 sometime? If so, how many? After how many hours? Quan Chi Combat Cast. It's the stream title is right there. 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I want the Saints to fire Dennis Allen. Pete Carmichael. Yeah, like. God damn, the Saints fans are. Why does everywhere Derek Carr go, why is it always his fault? Why is it always Derek Carr's fault that the team loses? Every single. This was like this with the Raiders. But, okay, you're a Saints fan, right? Now you guys have our quarterback. Over here, the dumbass. I fucking hate Raider fans who blamed everything on Derek Carr because it just was not. It just wasn't. There was no reason for that. Is he like perfect? No, he's not a fucking. I don't even think he's like a top like 10 elite quarterback, but he could be very, very, very good. But like, why is it everywhere we go? Why is it everything that Derek Carr does? It's always his fault. Like when I see Saints fans booing Derek Carr, when I see like Saints fans online say like Derek Carr is the fucking worst, to bench him for Winston, I'm just like, are you guys fucking retarded? Like, Jesus Christ, you guys are some of the most dumbest fans I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. You're dumb as shit. But yeah, I never liked Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen was horrible over here when he was on the Raiders as well.
Melina and Tanya at your door. Come on, Brusk, go get that flawless victory with that brutality, man. I know you can do it.
Okay. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. Sadly, Aaron Rodgers is now with the Jets wearing number 8. Yeah, and he's also out for the season. And your receiver is over here as well, Devontae Adams. Which it's unfortunate because he's not getting his best play. Because our offense sucks. So, yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo took the 49ers to the Super Bowl, but how come he's not playing the game for the Raiders? Understand? Well, because our system with Josh McDaniels is terrible. Like Kyle Shanahan's system. Kyle Shanahan's system made Jimmy Garoppolo play the way he did when you guys went to the Super Bowl. But Josh McDaniels' system, and even though he's not on our team anymore, his system is still like the plays that we're picking, like we're still having to like erase so many things, so many plays from the playbook from Josh McDaniels' offense. We're getting rid of so much of that, and still some of that is still here. But then again, we're also not playing Jimmy G as well. Joe Flacco is welcome to change the Browns. Get rid of that.
Hey Brusk, if we are getting a DLC with Havoc as the villain, you think there's a possibility of more 3D era characters becoming playable? Hotaru, Bo Raicho, etc.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know what the DLC leaks like say. Like we're supposed to get Noob Saibot, we're supposed to get Jade, we're supposed to get some of the combat kids. I don't know if a lot of them included more 3D era characters. Hotaru mentioned I was summoned. Were any 3D era characters in file leaks? I don't think they were. I really don't think they were. So I'm not sure. Kyle Shanahan, isn't he Mike Shanahan's son? Yeah, Kyle Shanahan is Mike Shanahan's son. Dude, I feel bad for Joe Flacco. Like, Joe Flacco was like a top tier quarterback when he was on the Ravens, and then like now he's playing for like, now he's been like a free agent for a while, and then he went on to the Browns. Now he won with the Browns. He won the last game, but yeah, no, Joe Flacco. I feel bad for him. I feel bad Joe Flacco is where he is right now. He went from Super Bowl MVP to like free agent who can't find a job. who recently got a job, you know, playing for the Browns, being a quarterback for the Browns, but still, like, it's just like, damn. No, unfortunately, I didn't see any 3D characters in the leaks. Yeah, like, it's, yeah, I don't think I saw any 3D air characters in the leaks. So, like, as of right now, we don't have any information. Probably not. We probably won't be getting it. 10 minutes, by the way. 10 minutes and the combat cast starts. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 whole ass minutes. Thank you. I haven't followed football for years since these Broncos can't get their shit together. No. Wait, hold on a second. The Broncos are doing good. What are you talking about? AFC standings. The Broncos are doing great. They might even take the division. Like, the Broncos were 1-5. Dude, that's so fucking crazy. The Broncos were 1-5, and now they're 7-6. Holy shit. I'm scared. Because the Raiders, for a long time, since they moved to Vegas, have never lost to the Broncos. And now we might actually lose to the Broncos when we play against them January 7th, which is on my birthday. I might be going to that game. I'm going to make an effort to go to that game because the last game of the season is Raiders vs. Broncos, and I think I want to go to that game. NetherRealm Countdown is live. Okay. Then again, links didn't mention anything about cameos, so maybe... Yeah, that's true. We could be getting 3D era cameos, so how about, like... So, like, the next combat pack or the next wave of DLC characters is, like, all, like, 2D era. All from the 2D era, but the cameos are mainly consisting of 3D era characters. So, hey, Copium, we can get Hotaru. Copium. The Dolphins are #1. That's crazy. Are they #1? No, I think Ravens are #1. Ravens are #1 right now. Ravens are #1 in the AFC. Oh, but Dolphins in their division, yes. Is my music not playing? What the fuck? Tom Brady as a cameo. I do not understand why PS5 is not prioritized over Steam and Xbox. I don't know what you're referring to. Don't y'all still have Josh Jacobs? Yeah, we still have Josh Jacobs. Hopefully we re-sign him after the end of the season because he's on a 1-year contract. Tekken 8 is tomorrow. I thought Dynamite's show the cameos were Liu Kang, Li Mei, Shinnok, Kintaro, and Quan Chi. Weren't those like...
What they need to do is stop copy-pasting the same characters every game and give us people who deserve it. #meat for MK13.
Correct, 100%. They need to stop with all the copy and pasting. We need meat. Meat. True, very true. The Dynamite show, like cameos were Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Li Mei, Shinnok, Kintaro, and Quan Chi. As far as I'm aware, those cameo files were very vague. Like, they weren't really clear on, like, if those were supposed to be cameos or not. Like, there are files right now that have Liu Kang as a cameo fighter, but guess what? Liu Kang is a cameo fighter in the story mode. So I'm not sure if it's clear or not whether or not that's referring to like an actual full-on cameo fighter or if that's in reference to the cameo fighter in the story mode. Now, Shinnok, Li Mei... No, Shinnok, Quan Chi... Shinnok and Kintaro are two different things. But Liu Kang, Li Mei, and Quan Chi are also cameos in the story mode. So that's probably what the files are referring to. This dude disrespects people, but when he was in the chat with Fate and he had him shook, LOL, made no sense at all. His football knowledge is trash. Go paint your nails, emo boy. Wait, what are you talking about? This dude disrespects people, but when he was on the chat with Fate and they had him shook, LOL, made no sense at all, and his football knowledge is trash. What is it? What are you even talking about? What the hell? I was shook because I was with a Talk with Fate. Like, I don't think I was. In my football, what did I even say about football knowledge? I wasn't even spewing out any hot takes with my football knowledge. I was just literally stating things like the division right now. The Ravens are at the top of the AFC, and the Dolphins were like 9-4, and the Broncos might take the division. What the fuck? 6 minutes left. Yeah. What the fuck did Bruce do? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did I even say? What the fuck did I even do? Like, what the hell? He came into the stream like look at this man right here, fucking no profile picture, typing in randomly into the chat for some dumbass reason. Like, what the hell? You know what? Where are you at? Wormst are you? Wormst are you? There you are. Get banned, kiddo. Bye. See ya.
Meat could be our Frankenstein character, a messed up amalgamation of outworld species that Shang made in case Scissoth betrayed him to be his replacement.
I mean, I would like that. I will take meat. Meat cameo? I'll take it. Devontae Adams suggests this offseason. Fuck no. This bro screaming at his demons. Probably, yeah. Thank you for typing Mr. Beast in the chat, keeping up the tradition, and those who tap Rip Bozo as well for wherever I ban somebody. 49ers are obvious going to win the division. Yeah, the 49ers are probably going to win their division. Can you explain hit advantage and how to be safe? Hit advantage is like how much advantage, like, so when you hit somebody, are they able to recover fast enough? So the more hit advantage frames, the more frames that you have on hit advantage, and usually when you hit somebody, you have an advantage. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you hit somebody, you're safe. Safe frames is like how to be safe. You look at the moves that you have. If anything is 7 or lower, being safe in frames, it's usually a safe move. So if my move is -5. That means, like, there's nothing in the move. There's no move that's 4 frames, thankfully. There's no move that's 4 frames in order to be able to punish that. There's no move that's 2 frames in order to be able to punish that. But if something is -12, my 6-frame move will be able to punish that. So if I do a move and it gets blocked, it's -12. I have a move that is, or my opponent has a move that is 6 frames or 7 frames, you can punish that. 2 minutes. Yeah, we should probably start putting up the stream right now. Give me a second. All right, 2 minutes. Let's do this. Quan Chi Combat. Yeah, the new season of Invasion starts next week, doesn't it? No, sorry, next week. Tomorrow, what, right? It starts tomorrow, right? Thank you all those who are watching, 312 of you. I really appreciate it. Those who are in the stream, make sure that you leave a like on this stream. The more people leaving a like on this stream, the more it's going to get recommended. People right now are searching for the Quan Chi. People right now are searching for the Quan Chi Combat Cast. And when people search for the Quan Chi Combat Cast, they should watch my stream.
Yeah, I think League had mostly returning characters: Jade, Noob, the Cyborgs, Cassie, Kung Jin, and I think Harumi as well. No 3D era.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Noob, Cybot, Jade, Cassie, Kung Jin, and Harumi. Yeah, there was like some mention of Harumi, but it wasn't really clear. Drop the skincare routine, Ava. Hello, Ava, or Avid. Avad. Literally, I just use like moisturizing moisture. That's it. Like, just moisturize my skin. That's it. Like cream, like moisturizing cream. That's literally it. I don't do anything special. And also, just drinking water and making sure that you're really hydrated is gonna make your skin really shine. Who's Harumi? Your mom. Cassie Cage wouldn't make sense from a timeline perspective. It would depend, because they're probably gonna do like multiple timeline stuff in the next Aftermath DLC type thing, and so, yeah. So Cassie will probably be coming from another timeline. What's your favorite pizza topping? You can say piss. I don't even know. I thought about putting like broccoli on my pizza, but then I started putting like things like popcorn and shit. So I don't know. It would depend. It depends on my mood, but usually broccoli is my go-to for pizza topping. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't actually eat fucking popcorn on pizza. That's a topping.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Quan Chi / Khameleon Kombat Kast.
Yeah, you forget what we do here?
I wanted to add something more.
Guys, is the volume okay with the Kombat Cast? Is the volume okay?
I'm one of your hosts, Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I'm Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
That was big.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead.
Awesome. Welcome.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining,
Thank
as
you.
usual. Very exciting today. We have Quan Chi.
Yep.
We're going to walk through Quan Chi, which is awesome. We're going to walk through Khameleon.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some new things coming up with the new season and whatnot.
Big things, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some really
New
cool
invasions
stuff that you'll
updates.
all enjoy, but before we do that, most of you've probably seen it, but we want to just start the cast off well.
Just in case you haven't.
Just in case you haven't. We're going to roll the Quan Chi trailer.
Okay, we don't care about this. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking forward to season 3 for Sub-Zero. You don't put pineapple on your pizza; it's too good. I mean, I put pineapple on my pizza, but yeah. So I wonder what we're gonna get for Invasion season 3 because I mean, honestly, like we're gonna get that Sub-Zero season, but like, fuck, are we gonna get it tomorrow? Because didn't they say that we're gonna have like a week break? But then they actually like didn't do it for last season. Like last season when it ended, season 2, the one we have now, like started like immediately when Omni-Man dropped, and Quan Chi drops tomorrow, right? Quan Chi drops tomorrow, so Quan Chi dropping tomorrow would mean that Invasions would also start tomorrow as well, because that's what happened with Omni-Man. When Omni-Man dropped, season 2 of Invasion started. So that's weird how they said they were gonna do like a week break for Invasions and then they didn't do it. Like they said, like, oh well, actually, when the first when Invasions ends, we'll start like now we'll start the next one. You know, it's season 2 went by fast. Yeah, it felt fast. I don't know if it was like because there was no time or if it was like less time than season 1. But like season 2, like kind of like came and went. That's I don't know if it was just life or if it was like the amount of days. I don't remember. How would you picture Harumi if she were to play? I have no idea if I'm being real. It best start tomorrow. We need a way to unlock Quan's alternate. I'm not sure because like Quan's alternate is not tied to Invasions, right? Because like I don't think anything was tied to Invasions with Omni-Man. I'm fine with fast seasons, keeps me interested. I just don't know if I'll have enough time to get to Elder God. That's just the thing. Season 1 was like 55 days or was it 45? I don't remember. I really don't know. December 14th. Oh yeah, no, Quan Chi is tomorrow. What do you think of the Homelander Anthony Starr situation? It's just unfortunate that he's not voicing him. That's really it. That's all I have to say. There really isn't much. There really isn't much to say.
Okay, awesome. And you're going to see more about that today, but let's go through real quick. We're starting with you, Stephanie. What stands out to you? What you're most excited about for Quan Chi from that trailer?
The spooky skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
I love when skeletons come out during his moves, and I think we'll show more there. What a fun way to have this necromancer, fight.
You love spooky stuff.
I love spooky
that's
stuff.
true.
Yeah.
How can you not love spooky stuff?
Right. DK?
First season
I
was
the
like
big
39.
skull. It makes me always go like.
I don't remember how many. I don't remember how many days. I don't really don't know. Remember how many
I feel
days
like
it
you
was.
have to do the noise. You do it.
One of my favorites is I've always loved the stomp. The teleport stomp move has always been one of my favorite moves. in
What
all
time
of
will
them.
it come out
I
on
just love
tomorrow
it.
for
It's
people on the
really
East
good.
Coast?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So before we move on to Quan Chi, a couple things we do want to discuss. As we've talked about maybe on Twitter.
I think it would probably be the same time as Omni-Man.
Play is coming in February.
Oh!
PS5, Xbox, and PC. So we're very excited about
Crossplay!
that.
Crossplay February!
In February. We are adding a Wi-Fi filter, which means, like previous games, you will now be able to decline matches based on connection.
Yes, based on their connection type.
We also have patch notes coming, which you'll be able to see very soon. And we've done some changes in certain places, added a lot of quality of life stuff like we always do.
Yep.
But we've done some things with cameos. So I want to give a couple little hints
I was gonna
about
say,
those.
give a little hint.
Little teasers.
Kano's eye laser is now a mid.
Ooh.
Oh yeah!
Energy rings are also
mid.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Now,
They're buffing cameos.
Buzzsaw, which is also his low hat, is now no longer plus when it's point blank. So, like say Johnny Cage does something, drops it on you,
Right.
Point blank.
Yeah, it's not still his turn.
Have to think a little bit harder.
Yeah, so that's that. But again, lots of other stuff that you can read in the patch notes when we release them. Derek.
Okay. I mean, I don't really think Kung Lao needed a nerf, but
So we're gonna have another new seasonal tower with exclusive palettes attached
Okay.
to that. We also added.
I played the heck out of that, by the way.
Good.
So-
Yeah, I think I saw somebody completed it like 400 times.
Yes, that's awesome.
Insane.
So I did not play that.
No,
the heck
you do
out
not
of
own the record.
so crossplay is coming February. New cameos are
and then
getting
we've
buffed.
Added the intros to classic towers.
Yep.
And also to like mini bosses, major bosses, Titan fights. So now we've
Intros-
got those quips and the little dialogue. that,
Intros
people
for
didn't ask
classic
for.
towers.
So we put it out throughout the game in other places.
Yeah, it's really exciting for
Intros.
all those, lore weirdos out there like me.
Intros for classic towers.
We do not have a new Mesa coming this season. We did shuffle a couple around. There's new pathways.
Okay,
new
that's bad.
content, new bosses, new rewards.
New hints.
The new hints and clues, yes. And then also, we just did a couple quality of life things too. Like in the seasonal tower, it seemed like the beginning fights started with mini bosses and then they got easier. We fixed that. We just did one of these. We fixed
Okay,
the tower.
that's
And then
good.
also
That's
boss
good.
Fights have more intense music that will play too. We just felt like that was just fun little things that we could inject into
amp it up a little bit.
Yeah, just kick it up a notch.
Dig it.
Yeah, it sucks. There's no new maps for season 3. The maps have to be at least like easier to complete now, though, right?
Spoiler alerts.
Probably not.
It's Season of Ice. Sub-Zero is our invading force and his icy minions. So I'm very excited.
One thing I forgot. Are you that it for you? Or are you have more?
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Forgot to add one thing. Darius might have a new move as a cameo.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Might have a new move as a cameo.
So what you're saying is we might add moves to characters through development?
That's crazy.
Oh
Very
shit!
cool.
Might happen.
Oh
Also,
shit!
I think we should maybe.
This is looking
get
pretty
to
good.
The main event here.
Quan Chi, yeah.
This is looking pretty good. When is this buff? When is Darius buff?
Not everyone started. with
The Darius incident.
Gone for a while.
Fuck
So
you.
Quan Chi debuted simultaneously, basically, in 2 games. Mortal Kombat Mythologies, which was a prequel, and then Mortal Kombat 4, which was obviously the sequel to 3. So he debuted in the story before MK1, and then MK4.
Technically, he debuted in Mortal
And he is
Kombat.
basically the ultimate, like,
not Journey Begins.
necromancer, wizard,
The
overall bad guy.
Fuck, what was it? Defenders of the Realm. Defenders of the Realm.
He has his hands in every little pie. If something's going wrong, he probably was there.
Right.
Stirring the pot.
Right, yeah, exactly. He's a real schemer. And then Khameleon debuted in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but only for N64. The PlayStation, Saturn, and PC versions had Boy Khameleon, spelled with a K.
Female Khameleon was only playable in the Nintendo versions of the games.
Boy Khameleon spelled with a C.
Right.
And then she later reappeared in the Wii version of Armageddon.
Whee!
So this is actually the first time where she'll be in all the versions together. Everyone can enjoy Girl Khameleon.
It is.
Actually, Quan Chi didn't
There are other versions
debut
of Trilogy
in
that have
MK
either
Mythologies and
version, like,
MK4.
apartment and stuff.
Quan Chi
There's a type of
debuted
electronic
in
one.
Mortal
Anyway,
Kombat
Those are, some
Defenders of the Realm, the
memories.
TV show.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, this is super exciting. Khameleon and Quan Chi are very interesting characters, and I think these are some of the coolest takes on the characters that we've done.
All right.
Well,
So
you wanna
let's
go
go.
in?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So probably the coolest thing about Quan Chi.
Oh shit! Look at the Khameleon cameo. Look at the Khameleon cameo.
Some of the weird like kickboxing, whatever. He uses his powers. Like the first thing I want
Are
to
they
show
constantly switching?
is a lot of his normal attacks are him summoning a skeleton.
Is it not
or this
consistent?
Tentacle. It's a creature from another dimension.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. All
Brings
right, let's
in
talk about Quan
fight.
Chi.
Via these like rifts and portals.
Exactly, right. He's a free roaming sorcerer, meaning he can open portals to any dimension without any kind of regulation.
I just don't think he wants to get his hands dirty.
Well, yeah, he's also a very lazy fighter, a very clever fighter. So I figured we'll go over some of his normals. He also, I think one thing notable, he has a lot of overhead and low mix-ups.
Oh boy, MKX!
Like right here,
MKX!
Overhead big claw from his creature. Even his jabs use the creature, so a lot of range.
That's awesome.
He also
Okay.
has this magical overhead where he can charge it, pop you up. This big string where it ends with this punch at the end, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, I do love the like kind of throwback to him like punching and kicking through portals.
Yes.
I think it's super cool.
That was a great
He doesn't
thing about
actually
MKX,
like
and this is
fight.
one of my
He
favorites.
summons things through
His
portals to make
standing
sure it does
floor
that.
Is this full screen anywhere on the
Oh,
screen?
that's actually pretty sick.
That's dirty.
That's
anywhere.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be a
it's
nice
anywhere,
check.
and
Like
then
you're
up
just like
close,
you're just checking
he
your
has this,
opponent
and
with
I think this is
standing
a really
forward.
fun
That's
mix-up.
actually pretty nice.
You can go overhead, or you can trick you and go low. And then I think probably my #1 favorite thing that I get a kick out of is just his simple block animation.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like
So let's
that.
go over his special moves, which are equally crazy. The first I'll show is he has this low tentacle grab. And you can use that mix up like use an overhead, so instead you can go low. And if you EX it, it's a combo starter.
Nice.
He also has the classic MK4 skull.
You have to.
Yeah, there we go.
He can make it go slow.
Oh.
So it's
Nice.
more like R, 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 R. Or it can make it go fast.
Nice.
That'll eat up projectiles. Literally.
That's gonna beat out the Reiko stars, by the way. MKX.
So he's got zoning. So he really
Yeah.
plays into this kind of like mage category.
Exactly. He also has this cool bone cage. So he can
There we
do
go.
close, medium, or far.
I like
and it'll
that.
Stun them briefly. But what's really neat is if he EXs it, they're trapped and he can move around. And they actually can move, but they can't go forward or back. So they could like try to jump out, which you can then anticipate.
Right.
And they can
Yeah.
even do special moves like
Anti-air.
teleport.
That's gonna be like the most like.
Then of course you can.
Oh,
protect
okay.
that.
You can.
But they can't
teleport.
actually like traverse left or right. So it's not quite a stun move.
So they only have two options, and you can react to either or.
Very interesting.
That's gonna be nice.
He
Really
also
nice
has
setups, combo endos,
his teleport
maybe.
shot. Straight from MK4.
You got to have
This is his armored move if he EXs it. You
There
can
we
do it
go.
from the air or the sky. It's pretty quick. It's a great anti-zoning tool, or if you just want to get out of pressure.
So if somebody tries to jump out of your cage, you can just stomp on them.
Another zoning tool he has is these overhead fireballs. He summons them close, medium, or far, or he can EX it. It'll attack
Sort
you
of like his
from
moves in
up.
MKX when he was like,
And it'll
or
knock them over the
MK9 where he was like throwing down his
speed
spells.
of their
I don't think he
Right.
has any
or, like,
ritual moves, does he?
where they, if they're close, medium, or far.
Yeah, it's pretty unique and a lot of fun for the person doing the zoning rather than just kind of spamming a straight fireball,
Right,
which
with
you
tracking.
can do. You can also do fun stuff with tracking. And this can
Those
also
look kind of
complement
slow.
the flow.
Those look kind of slow. I'm not sure how
And
useful
then
those
he
would be,
also
but
has
well, I mean, I could be
this
wrong.
cool buff where he summons a portal to the
Depends on how
nether
you
realm,
use it, so maybe.
And if he's in this purple energy, all of his fireballs
Oh,
have
yeah.
properties.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Damage, he gets triple ones. Or this is really cool. Once this hits, they actually fall down.
Oh,
and
that's
you get
pretty
your
good. That's pretty cool.
And he has an EX version, which is a totally different move, where he summons this repelling force, and the opponent. Oh, sorry.
good.
I didn't do the EX one, where the opponent then can't actually advance forward.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Push me back.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
So
cool.
you can use
That's
that
very
in, like,
unique. I didn't even
push
think
them
about a
in the
move like
corner,
that.
To make moves safe.
That's
Like, you can't
pretty
exactly
fucking
punish
sick.
a down one from far away if you can't reach because of it. And he can control it by holding
Get the
button
fuck out of
and
here, you
around
fucking mashing down one motherfuckers.
Very cool.
Easy.
Yeah, so
It's easy
overall,
to be able to punish that, but still, it's even making it even more harder for those kind of
He's
people.
got some really good range.
Like you got
really
even
good
more
mix-ups,
tools at your
really good setups.
hand
Like, he's a
to
tricky
be able to deal with those
kinda
pokes.
thinking
You already
character.
have so
I think he's gonna be
much
someone
right
who
now.
like creativity, that kind of character, which I think is really cool.
He's strong on zoning.
Yes.
And once you start getting moving, it's just really kind of pretty how all the portals popping and
Yes.
jumping around. Is really
Yeah, his
cool.
VFX, like a lot in this game, are really cool.
You might have this. That might be my.
Quan Chi looks really good.
So let's check out his Fatal Blow.
I just find it unfortunate though that Quan Chi doesn't have his mind control move where he like mind controls you and comes brings you in. That's unfortunate.
Right.
It really
Right.
is. That was one of his.
So you guys want to see Khameleon?
I think we do.
I think we get time for it. Yeah.
Damn, he doesn't say
So
Wule.
Khameleon has the ability to swap between the classic girl ninjas, Katana, Jade, Melina. The trick is, you don't get to choose.
Fuck.
It's totally random. And it's based on either a timer or you deciding when it cycles, but you never get to pick. You'll never get the same ninja twice in a row, but it'll always be one of the three. Each has two different moves. One is an ambush move, and one is a summon move. And they're very unique. She also has, though, first of all, this mirror move that she can always do, where the player will take half damage if you hit her, so it's like an armored move. She'll always have access to
Damn,
that.
that's pretty cool.
And otherwise, she gets these awesome ninja moves. So right away, I'll
So
show
that's
you
like a
having
cameo
the
neutral move. Like no matter what you do, you'll always have that.
Switch. So now I have Katana, and she can do fan toss.
Cool.
And now I have Jade, and she can do her glow and be projectile immune.
Nice.
So normally it's on.
I sort of
countdown.
understand why they're doing
Fight.
this.
But after
Because
every move, if
that-
you hold down R1, it'll automatically cycle to one of them. So for example, I'll do the glaive, keep R1 held, and now I switch to Melina, and I have side toss and roll. Or then if I want to hold it, now I'm Jade again, so I can do glow, hold it, switch. Ooh, I got Katana. I got
Okay.
hand lift, where she lifts the player instead of the opponent, and you can do combos.
Kind of a little bit of a complicated cameo.
And then the final neat thing is all three.
So
have their
that's gonna
own
take some time to
individual
use.
combo breaker
Gonna take
and
some time to
throw-ins.
use.
So she has 3 unique throw animations, which is really
That's
neat.
pretty nice. Depending on what cameo,
So I think she has
depending on which one it is,
really
depending on
great
what
moves
she's gonna
that have
mimic,
many uses, but
it
the trick
depends
is keeping track which
on
one
your
you
throw
draw
animation.
And choosing, do you want to cycle? Do you want to stay a little bit longer? How long is the timer going down? So it's kind of like what we did with Tremor, but in a different functionality, and it's very neat. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun to see tournament players and K-League players like all the different moves, different combo possibilities are very unique. I think it's a really neat way to throw back to how she worked in Trilogy back in the day.
Also, the internet loved her bob. Her hair.
She looks awesome. Yeah, I love her outfit.
It's super cool.
Awesome. So
that's Khameleon. Yeah.
There you go.
Is that the whole combat cast?
there we are. Quan Chi, Khameleon, new season, lots of things happening.
Yeah. Very exciting. Yeah.
Quan Chi available the 14th on Thursday.
Early access.
Yes, early access, and Khameleon in January.
Yep.
Correct. And of course, we'll have like the free trial towers as well. That will also be live and active. If you didn't purchase, you can try it for free.
Anything else? Oh,
birthday shout-outs!
Right.
How could you almost forget?
I don't know. Honestly, how could I?
I feel like it's gonna be a cameo for Havoc. I hope Chameleon's cameo fatality uses his Terran form. Yeah, can we see Chameleons? Can we see a Chameleon fatality?
MK Dan.
How would her palettes work if they're always switching?
Martinez,
I don't know actually. I really don't know. She may not have. She may not have them.
Lethaby, Karina Rodriguez, Josh Slingerland, and one of our favorite OGs, Tony Gasky.
Right on. Nice.
Bam!
Nice job.
Birthday shout-out.
Pretty good.
Nice
Brought
job.
to you by us.
A lot of cool people
Bam.
there.
So before we go, we do QA as they do usually have created a match
Yep.
with Quan Chi, and we are going to show that. And we're probably going to talk over this. We're just going to show it in all its glory. So, with that, thank you so much for joining us on this Quan Chi Khameleon walkthrough. Happy holidays.
Happy
to
holidays!
everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Have fun.
We will see you very
Online.
soon. See you online. Thank you so much for joining us on this Combat Cast, and we will see you next time.
Okay, so tomorrow Quan Chi is going.
Now take away.
You won't punish me as you did Shujinko.
So, all right, guys. So tomorrow, it looks like we're gonna get a new season of Invasions, and Quan Chi is also gonna drop tomorrow as well. And I'm wondering if like what new content we're gonna be getting, because he also said this looks really nice. This Quan Chi gameplay looks really fucking cool. I wonder if the new patch that they also mentioned is also going to be. Whoa, is that the new move? Was that the new move? He did the overhead from a far distance. Oh, so is that the move for Darius? The Darius move is that like, oh, you can do the overhead move from full screen. You don't have to bring him out and then do the overhead kick. Okay, so that's what his new move is. So anyway, yeah, this looks like crossplay footage as well. I think this is one thing that I was like a little bit worried. Like the thing I'm worried about with the Wi-Fi filter is that when Tyler talked about the Wi-Fi filter, he talked about like being able to decline your matches. I don't really think that's what we meant. I don't know if that's what we meant by wanting a Wi-Fi filter, but he could have like worded it wrong. But like just being able to decline somebody is not a Wi-Fi filter. Yeah, this is crossplay footage as well. So like I hope that the Wi-Fi filter that they give us is not a fucking like just a decline option. I'm trying to look at this match and see like what more we can get. Okay, dude, like that's overpowered as fuck. The fucking Jade Glow and all those little and all those portals that he's summoning. Oh my god. Nice. There we go. Nice, nice. Nice. That's cool. Nice. That range looks really nice. Khameleon cameo. Khameleon fatality. Khameleon fatality. Khameleon fatality. Yes! What do we got? What do we got? Oof. Damn, that was quick. I wish she used... I wish she used Jade. I wish Jade was incorporated in that fatality. But I was like, oh shit, are we gonna, what are they gonna do with Jade? But no, they didn't do anything. But anyways, stream frozen. That was short. Did the stream freeze? I didn't stop the stream. What the hell? What happened to the stream? I didn't see any. I didn't see shit. I don't see shit. Is it just me, or is it just is it the said February? Look, better late than never if I'm being real. They also did say that they was always going to, like, we were going to get a Wi-Fi filter first before we were going to get we were going to get a Wi-Fi filter first before we were going to get crossplay. So it's not like we didn't know about this. Okay, yeah. Apparently the stream is fine. Yes, it keeps getting delayed for the stream. It froze for a while. Yeah, it probably just got like a little thing, but that for me right here it says my stream is fine right here. But anyways, yeah, no. So tomorrow, I think of like 10 different ways they could have incorporated Jade. Yeah, I wish they actually incorporated Jade. There was no reason for them to not do it. What Why all cameo fatality not the same vibe as main? Because like the cameo fatalities are supposed to be like simple ones, like they're supposed to be references to like old games and stuff to like where the fatalities were like super simple and things. But yeah, no, Quan Chi looks cool. I really like the way Quan Chi looks. I really like the way Quan Chi looks. I'm really excited to see the new patches or the new stuff that we're gonna get for the new patch and the new season. It sucks that we're not going to be getting a new map for season 3. That seems a little bit dumb, but that's fine, I guess. I don't really care too much about invasions, unfortunately. But crossplay is coming to Mortal Kombat 1 in February, and it seems like the Wi-Fi filter is also coming. Also, Kano's eye laser is now a mid, number 1. Number 2, the Kung Lao cameo is not plus, so that's okay-ish. I mean, again, I'm not a big fan of like nerfing things. I am more in favor of like buffing things. But what else did he say something about Sonya's rings? I think Sonya's rings were also thrown in there as well. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, guys, that's pretty much it for this stream. We're going to learn more information about like what new content we're going to be getting next season, which is tomorrow, I guess, because today season 3 ends. Season 2 ends and season 3 maybe starts tomorrow. But yes or no crossplay between... Yes, crossplay will... Okay, he said that crossplay is going to be between Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Xbox, PlayStation, and PC is going to be what crossplay supports for Mortal Kombat 1. Can somebody tell me what crossplay is? Your mom. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be really nice. Switch players, unfortunately, you guys got the short end of the stick, but why are you buying the shit on the Switch? Why are you buying that shit on the Switch? Season 2 ends in 20 hours. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting season 2 ending up and wrapping up pretty soon, like in 20 hours, and then tomorrow seems like season 3 is gonna start. So, will the stream be viewable? Yes, this will be a VOD. So, yeah, as far as I'm aware, guys, is there anything else that we have to go over? Is there any coverage that you guys would want me to do? Because I don't think. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I got anything left for you all. I don't have much React content to have. But if there's something you guys want me to cover, go ahead and let me know. But as far as I'm aware, that's pretty much it. Khameleon Fatality was disappointing. Yeah, it was a little disappointing. I think the biggest disappointment was that like it didn't incorporate Jade at all in her fatality. I was really looking forward to Khameleon's fatality, but I was like, that's kind of dumb. I mean, I like how it's very simple and very quick. I like how the fatalities are like that. With the cameo fatalities are simple and quick like that. But I just wish it incorporated Jade. I haven't seen Under the Mayo's review of MK1. Yeah, we watched that on stream. But yeah, no, as far as I'm aware, guys, I don't think I have anything more to cover. The Sonya rings are a mid. I thought they were always a mid. No, wait, hold on. No. I knew they were always a high, but if she charged it, wasn't it a mid? So if she charges it even more, it's still a big mid. That's pretty nice. But he didn't talk about, with the next patch, Tyler wasn't talking, except for the Kung Lao cameo, Tyler wasn't talking about nerfs for characters. Mainly what we were talking about, or mainly what we were hearing, were buffs for the characters. We were hearing a buff for cameo Kano. We were hearing a buff for cameo Sonya. We were hearing a buff for there was somebody else maybe, I think. So maybe this patch is going to be the buff patch. Last patch was the nerf patch. This patch may be the buff patch. Also, intros are going to be added to classic towers as well, which is things that people were asking for. I honestly didn't really think it was necessary. I mean, it was unfortunate that they were not in. It was unfortunate that they weren't in classic towers, but hey, shit, man, what the hell? All right, nice. Adding intros to the classic towers. That's pretty cool. They're really quiet about Jade. Well, yeah, because they haven't even gone through these round of DLC characters yet. Have you reacted to Max fighting game balance video? I think I have. Actually, no, hold on. I said it earlier in the stream that I didn't, but I think I actually did. Actually, I think I did. So you need to be level 35 Quan tomorrow. Does Khameleon work like Tremor kind of, but I'm still a bit confused. So the way Khameleon works, and I guess we'll just use this as background footage, I guess, is that she's constantly switching through the different characters' moves. So like she's constantly switching to steal constantly switching to steal Katana's moves, Melina's moves, and Jade's moves. And it's never like you cannot pick which one it is. However, if you hold down the cameo button when you use whatever move it is, what did they say that like it will switch? Like you can't pick whatever it is switch, but like it will switch if you do that. What did they say that like it will switch? Like you can't. Oh shit, no. Whatever it is switch. Hold on, like, fuck. Wait, why am I rewatching my own stream? That's not what I want. Fuck. Ah. It's a 33-minute stream. That was pretty quick. I'm glad they're adding intros into the classic towers. They also said intros were being added to Titan battles and what else? They said that there was going to be... they said that music was going to be playing, like intense music was going to be playing for the boss battles. They also said that like it seemed like there was going to be like boss battles in the beginning of the seasonal towers, but like instead they're like changing it so like it got easier as you progressed on the seasonal tower. And it was hard in the beginning, and they're switching that, which is good. Because that's the reason why. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Awesome stream. Unlimited support. They said that like, that's one of the things that I did. That's why I didn't play Seasonal Towers, is because it seemed like the first few fights were like big, huge, like rounds of like a round of fights to do one fight. Like I had to like fight Reiko like 3 times or 2 times or whatever. Like, dude, I don't want to start out my tower like that. Fuck you. I don't want to do that shit. Fuck you. But now it seems like that's going to be reversed. So it's going to be easier the first fights, and then it's going to get harder as, you know, as the tower progresses. So I think that's good. That's one of the that's one of the reasons why I didn't play Seasonal Towers and Invasions. Killer Instinct is smashing this game. Highly recommend if you like MK. Cool. I wish they should show Melina's grab. I think they did, right? I think they showed off Melina's grab in the trailer. Yeah, the boss fights at the start of the game instead of the ending. Yeah, like yeah. Janet Cage, Farah, and Mavada left to be revealed as cameos. Yeah, something about Janet Cage is actually going to be the cameo instead of Johnny Cage. But yeah, no, guys, other than that, I don't really have much to say. There isn't much that I have to react to, unfortunately. I really wish that I was like a frequent streamer, and so we can like do more, get some more content, more react content and all that. But unfortunately, I just don't have that for you. So other than that, I just don't think like, chat isn't recommending me anything, so I just don't think anything else is really there for us to watch. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think this is a good ending point for the stream. I don't really have much to add on right now, and so yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow in my new video. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. I have that whole response video that I made against with TMK. The TMK made a response video to the debate that happened with me and Total MK, and it was so bad. It was so bad. So I have that video ready to go. I'll probably upload that later on today. So after the stream is done, and then tomorrow as well. Tomorrow when Quan Chi drops, probably when season 3 drops as well. I'm going to be doing what I did for season 2 and Omni-Man. So when Omni-Man dropped, the season 2 content was also dropped as well. If that happens again, which it most likely will, tomorrow you'll see me making a video tomorrow talking about all the new content that we get for season 3 of Mortal Kombat 1 and season 3 of Invasion. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys soon. I feel like I have more to say. Augent AI intros. I don't want to watch that. Yeah, I feel like I have more to say. I feel like I should do like some more content, but I just don't have much content right here for the stream. But maybe next time, next stream, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. There's gonna be something that pops up, and then I'm gonna be able to do a stream and stuff. So, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. All 200. We had like you know, close to like 300 viewers, consistent viewers, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in this the new video that I'm going to be posting on later today, and yeah, so yeah, I got nothing more to say if I'm being real. So I'll just end the stream right here, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, see you soon. Nothing really to get hype about. We got Quan Chi right here, motherfucker. Anyways.